You...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Wait.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, wait. Wait. Wait, what?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Yes. Okay.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
Alright, that changed. Oh, wait, that one's off. Input received, input received. Yes!
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
This is...
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845.
Okay.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Strange. Oh, I got the new input though. Interesting. Ah, elevator, sure. Why not? I mean, nothing bad could happen, right?
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
So shady.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Escape!
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
I don't believe
the door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Oh, shoot. Oh!
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
What the No!
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
What the frick?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Oh. What's that?
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Stanley's office? You turn. Corridor. The pacing of this opening section was important to get right. This corridor has been moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the two doors in good time. The two doors. The set of the two open doors was the very first concrete piece of the Stanley Parable's design. Once this room was created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension of it, an exploration of the contradiction this room posed. Filing cabinets, yeah. Office computers. But there's one more. Button sounds. I didn't hear them. Wait. Sounds like Papa Playtime Chapter 2. Button. Office. Maintenance room. An early version of the maintenance room. Oh, okay. Interesting. Wait, whoa. Warzone. Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it it was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpreted it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. Interesting. Alright. Narrator emails. After the second trailer, we asked people to email the narrator for questions. While we had initially planned to do these further promotional materials, we never found the perfect use for them. Here are a selection of those emails. Interesting, okay. The lounge. Early versions.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Are you talking about on and off switches?
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
I feel like I'm still moving. Oh.
But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Turn off your PlayStation. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it.
Well, I guess for this time I'll just
Don't
accept
let
my
time
fate.
choose for you. Don't let...
Well. Cheers. And we're back, of course. I hear a phone ringing. Wait, there's one. Oh, there's one more. Oh.
All this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it.
Hold on. My Wi-Fi's cutting out.
Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important.
Okay.
Stanley walked through the red door.
Oh, I need a key card. Oh. He's gonna make me walk back anyway.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Ah! No! I'm walking through I'm walking through the blue door. You don't just teleport me out. I can walk myself
I still
back.
don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red. All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Thank you.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yes.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see.
Yes.
Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees?
Ooh, skill
Work
trees
with me.
would be
You've
good.
given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what,
I type with
let me take
one
a stab in
finger.
the dark at a new design and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This
What the
already
frick?
feels leaps ahead of where we were before.
What
Go
the-
ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
I mean, why not? Sure.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you
Okay.
say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
No, give it a 3.
Oh, of course. A 3. Really? Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion, you know?
Oh,
Any level...
gosh. Hold on. Wi-Fi? Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back.
of critical thinking or engagement with your surroundings? Does that sound good? Think we can do that? Yes? Wonderful. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one.
Really?
Let's take a look.
Oh my gosh. Good old Neil. Only 1.3% skip the intro sequence. Only the worst 3% players choose the blue door. Wow. 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 Didn't even take my username. Wow. I'm going back through here.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Yeah, why
You
now?
wouldn't mind taking a look at it,
earlier?
would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this game, the
What
baby
the
crawls
frick?
left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right. And if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life.
Did you have to get
I
for
think
this?
the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience. You heartless bastard.
Oh.
Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
To spite
because
you.
if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot. Aha! Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley?
Is this
What's our
Firewatch?
backstory? What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up
Wait,
high in your creep
is
tower.
this
Perhaps for some
Firewatch?
sort of twisted,
Or is
erotic
it
purpose.
Fears to Fathom?
Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Here's the Minecraft sound! Hey, use the Minecraft door sound. Is this Fears to Fathom? Oh my gosh. I can't tell. I haven't played either.
No, it can't be. It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off. Oh, thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You really wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls. Okay, I think this will be just the thing. Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is...
Sorry about that, guys. Well, I'm a bit sick.
Game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game,
Wow.
I will be phenomenally impressed.
Wow.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball.
Sports
Oh,
ball.
what fun. We shall run the bases
What
and do a
is that,
touchdown
sports
together.
ball?
Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Oh, shoot. Go!
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on? Stanley, I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if
have
one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience. I'm going to try it out. Here comes another ball. Yes! Oh goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable. More balls!
Wait. There's white. There's one with blue lights. One
Are you enjoying
oh,
this,
that's
Stanley?
cool.
Are you having fun?
I am,
Is this
actually.
a real video game?
This is fun.
Well, I sure hope you're having a good time, because guess
I am.
what?
This
It's
is awesome.
over. That's right. Your little fun comes to an end. This is my game, and what I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you. Without rules or boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I'm structure. I'm your sense of purpose. And since you decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley. I'm leaving. See how you like it when I'm not around to set the rules. Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much. But who knows? You're an inventive kid. You'll come up with something. After all, you're the one who knows best. Take care, Stanley.
Well, okay. Oh, look at the grass. Oh, I never got this close to the grass. They're all just a bunch of squares. Oh, yeah, I want to look over here. What ideas, guys? Time to slam a spleebly? Supreme spleebly. I can't say that correctly.
Hold on. What are you doing?
Whoops. Oh!
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back. We still have so much...
They go this way? Oh, frick. Wait. I think I fricked up. What does that say? Oh, just 5. 5? Are we higher or lower? Ooh, light. Yay. Okay. Ooh. A lily can do nothing here. Okay.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Oh. Finally got that. What the... Oh, I literally have to do... Okay. Literally have to click this. Okay.